It's time for good energy, and I'm Dr. Julie, and welcome to Bodyful Day 208. We are talking about joy in the senses, and today we're talking about the vestibular system. All right, we are going to talk about what brings us joy in relationship to how we are to gravity and relationship to how we are to movement. All right, let's start like we always do. Deep breath in. And release. Next deep breath in, you're going to expand in the belly, expand in the chest, expand in the sinuses, and tuck your tailbone under. Deep breath in. And release. I am being bitten by little biting gnats. They love me. And so I am slightly distracted. And again, breathe into your joy. My joy is not sitting out here getting bitten by gnats, but making a really awesome loaf of rye bread this afternoon. So take a deep breath in and release. Not that I don't enjoy being out here with you, I really do. It's just that they are nipping and biting at me all over the place. All right, so we are talking about joy and the senses, and we're talking about the vestibular sense. And if you notice, I'm a little off center because we have talked about the vestibular sense when we've talked about spinning in chairs. We've talked about it in terms of bouncing up and down on exercise balls. And today I brought out something that I've shown you before in terms of the vestibular sense, which is just a balance pod or a seat pad. It's just slightly inflated so that when you sit on it, you can wobble. And there is something about wobbling and wiggling back and forth that just that little extra vestibular sense of being off balance that has a tendency to bring joy. It's why we go to carnival rides. It's why we hop on the tilt-a-whirl. It's why some people really, truly enjoy roller coasters, because they love the sense of being pushed beyond their normal everyday sense of gravity and the normal everyday sense of forces. You ask a race car driver what they like about being in a race car, and it is the fact that they get joy from pushing beyond your normal everyday speed. And speed is part of the vestibular system. Feeling speed, feeling the rush of G-forces is really very much tied to our sense of joy. So when you think about joyful things, again, I'm sorry, I am wiping off gnats all over the place. When you think about joy in the senses, think about how you like to move around, move and shake, drive a car, do a ride, hop on roller coaster rides and fair rides, and how they help give you just a little bit more good energy in. The vestibular sense is really not tied to a bottom-up, is not tied in a bottom-up way to pain. So any type of movement, even if it is an abrupt stop because you almost hit, because you're stopping the car quickly because somebody forgot to stop through the intersection. That is just a sensory piece of information. Whether or not your nervous system takes it as being joyful has a lot to do with your top-down information. Is it like being on a ride that suddenly stops? Yeah, you're going to have a lot less stress at that incident than somebody who does not like rapidly stopping rides and does not like being disconnected from G-forces because it is stressful. And for them, stopping abruptly is actually going to come with its own set of stressors. So you need to, again, pay attention to your own unique features. What you like, and I think these guys are attracted to my phone and they're attracted to electronics, which really doesn't do me any good right now. What you need to do is you need to find situations that make you happy vestibularly. So for example, right now, me sitting on this balance pad has a lot of good energy in, keeps me a little wiggly while I'm trying to figure out where these gnats are going to bite next. And it is just part of what I am looking for in order to get good energy in while I am out here. All right, since I cannot stay out here any longer without trying to keep looking at my skin and not paying attention to you guys, I am going to stop right now. But remember, again, just like everything else, energy to heal equals good energy in minus stressors, and that good energy in and those stressors are really dependent upon what type of experiences you've had in the past. Can you rewrite them? Yes, you can. It takes some work though. All right, so let's go ahead and finish off this before I get chewed up all the way. Take a deep breath in and release. Have a great day. I'll see you here tomorrow.